guys, it's Miss Brock. Let's take a moment to talk about your expert opinions module review assignment. Make sure when you open it, if you are using the Google Doc version, that you make your own copy of the doc, or if you're choosing to use the PDF version, like what I have pulled up right now, that you download it to your computer before you start typing in it. Otherwise, your work will not get saved, and that would not be fun at all. So let's take a look at this. It is a very short, pretty straightforward assignment. There are only 2 questions here. So let's look at question 1 together. Question 1 asks, explain how secondary sources should be used in an analytical research report compared to primary sources. So this is a very straightforward question. All you're really answering here is, in an analytical research report, you need to explain how you would use both primary and secondary sources. If you need some ideas for your response to this question, you might look at the Working with Results lesson in the Expert Opinions module. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 asks, how should you decide when to summarize a source, when to paraphrase, and when to use a direct quote? So another pretty straightforward question. You are basically just explaining when and how to summarize, paraphrase, and direct quote. If you are looking for some ideas on how to answer this question, you might look at the supporting evidence lesson. This question can be answered in bullet points. So you might start off with summarize, and then paraphrase, and then direct quote. So for example, let's do summarize together. So summarizing and paraphrasing kind of have the same effect. They're both going to integrate information in a way that maintains your own voice and style as a writer. So that kind of answers part of that. But what's the benefit of summarizing versus paraphrasing or direct quoting? You should probably choose to summarize if an entire source supports your argument. Use summarizing when an entire source supports your argument. And it's as simple as that, guys. That's really all I'm looking for in this question. So pretty straightforward, pretty short and sweet. Again, if you need some help on number 1, look back at the Working with Results lesson. And if you need some help on number 2, look back at the Supporting Evidence lesson.